Hey guys! So I am out in Washington, D.C. and I am here for the National Association of Realtors mid-year meeting as well as the Women's Council of Realtors mid-year meeting, and it is the coolest thing ever. So like why do I travel? Why do I go on these trips when I have a business to run? So it's kind of scary, not gonna lie. Being a realtor and being away from your business, I am lucky enough to where I have friends back home in Texas that can help me if I do have something crazy go on in a transaction. So while I was here, I actually had to terminate a contract on another one of my contracts. Are you focused? I feel like it's not. I don't know if that's better. I feel like that's better. Okay, so I have a couple things under contract right now, and earlier in one of my other contracts, we just didn't come to an agreement with our repair amendment. It happens. The seller didn't want to, I was representing the buyer, and the seller didn't want to make the necessary repair items. And they're like big items like the roof, plumbing, that kind of stuff. So no, my client did not want to move forward with that contract. Completely understandable. I advised her, obviously, you know, you would be having to replace those things out of pocket, and she didn't love the house enough to do that. So not an issue. That was just a couple of addendums that I had to get sent out earlier. And the great thing about real estate is that as long as you have the necessary tools, I have my laptop here and I always have my phone on me. You can operate your business remotely. It is a little crazy and it's kind of scary to do it, but it's totally doable. It is kind of hard to leave your business behind and go on a conference. And the first time I did that was actually back in the end of October. I went to Boston, and that was really hard for me for numerous reasons, but that was the first time I've been that far from my business before. Luckily, I didn't have anything too crazy going on, and everything went smoothly. Like, as long as you are an organized person, you're good. It's kind of like when you go on vacation, you have to like be in prep mode beforehand, make sure that everything is ready to go. I have a closing next Wednesday, so I just had last minute docs I needed to send in, go through my broker's compliance, and it's pretty easy peasy. So I did bring my files here with me in case I needed to reference something. Weirdly, we're at the Hilton, the Washington Hilton, and they don't have free Wi-Fi in the rooms. So shame on you, because we're realtors. We work remotely most of the time, so I'm having to use my hotspot on my phone. So again, if you're a traveling realtor, make sure you have a jetpack, a hotspot, something like that, just in case that happens with your hotel. A pro tip. So I do have my hotspot, again, not an issue, and sometimes actually the Wi-Fi in hotels do suck, so it kind of is better having a hotspot anyways. Back to the main question, why do I go to these conferences? Of course, want to see the world, and that is a huge part of why I go. I haven't seen a lot of things. So that was my first time in Boston back in October. This is my first time here in Washington, D.C., and I'm 28 years old. I had to think about that one. 28, and so it is really humbling being here. These experiences and just seeing the history of our nation, and I went to the Arlington Cemetery today. Wow, that was, I mean, I'm blown away. I got to see at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, I saw the guards exchange. They switched shifts, and it was, I was blown away. Just the amount of discipline that these soldiers, these honorable men have and carry, and I know that that's something that they have to work on that. That's not something that comes easy. And at their quarters down below, I'm pretty sure that's where they live. Again, I don't really know. Someone can correct me on this. Okay, so the Sentinel's Creed, phenomenal. My dedication to this sacred duty is total and wholehearted, and the responsibility bestowed on me never will I falter. And with dignity and perseverance, my standard will remain protection through the years of diligence and praise and the discomfort of the elements. Yes, amazing. I will walk my tour in humble reverence to the best of my ability. It is he who commands the respect I protect. His bravery that made us so proud, surrounded by well-meaning crowds by day, alone in the thoughtful peace of night. This soldier will in honored glory rest under my eternal vigilance. Okay, so there's so many just nuggets to that. Discipline, and that's discipline in life, discipline in my business, discipline. You should constantly be striving to better yourself. And then just seeing all of the tombstones there was, I mean, powerful. Just the sacrifice that these people, families, everyone has made it's insane. It is just the most beautiful, powerful. I feel so passionate about it that I can't even put that into words. And anybody out there that's watching this that's military, prior military, or have military in their family, thank you from the bottom of my heart for your service, your sacrifice. I have so much respect for military and families. I grew up in San Antonio, Texas, so we do have a lot of military. We're like a military city out there, and I grew up with learning to respect that. I do have some military members in my family, and it's just a lot of love goes out to that. For me anyways, thought about my life differently, just being there, thinking the days that I wake up and complain, even if it's just in my head, grow up, get over it, move forward. Crappy stuff happens to people all the time, and it's kind of like some of these people, were drafted and didn't have a choice, and you are here and you have a choice. You are here and you get to be here, and it's just, people need to respect more. One of the biggest reasons I am traveling is to gain this cultural experience. So I'm definitely getting a lot of that, if you couldn't tell. I love history. I'm not even going to pretend that I know everything, because I loved history in school, and I love Texas history, obviously from Texas, but I forgot over all these years. And now, the next reason why I go to these conferences. So I am actually on the Women's Council of Realtors. I am on the executive line. Next year, I think that I move up to the president-elect position. I think through a vote. I'm not sure, but that is my goal, to be president-elect next year, which is, the vice president. What I gain out of this organization, there's a lot. The biggest things is surrounding myself with people that are better than me constantly. They're better than you, smarter than you, everything. And that is how you are going to make yourself better as well. I also want to make it a point to push myself towards growth, to do things that kind of scare me. I love leadership. I've always put myself in leadership roles and, wanted to assert myself in different parts of leadership too, SIP. So I want to continue that now, of course. I love being involved in things. I love trying to pioneer something or change things for the better. So I just have that natural, fire. So this is the perfect place for me. And another reason I attend these conferences really is for networking. I'm meeting some really cool people here, and you attend a lot of meetings, which can kind of seriously poop you out. Like yesterday, I was jet lagged, and also we went into Eastern Standard Time, so we went up an hour, and our plane left Texas at like 6 in the morning. We boarded at like 5:55.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
Rabbit hole. Also, kind of brainstorming with people and what they're doing for their business, how I can implement that back home in Texas, and always just pick an idea really of going to these conferences is to meet people, to eventually have them trust me enough to send me people that would be moving to my area, or vice versa. So I want to grow my network of realtors, and I do keep in contact with realtors that I meet on these conferences. I keep their cards. I have their phone numbers, their emails, everything. So I know that things happen in time, but you're planting the seed today, and that seed will grow into a beautiful tree later on. Not only does that benefit myself to attend these conferences, it benefits my clients as well. Because the more realtors that I know that I'm friends with, the better I can push houses, the better I can push a product. Anyways, so I did not wear this all day. I actually am getting ready to go to the gym because work-life balance, right? Actually, I hate when people say that, just to be perfectly honest. It's like a pet peeve of mine for so many reasons. But anyways, so I'm about to go to the gym, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show you the book I'm reading right now. It is called Find Your Why, and the first book was Start Your Why by Simon Sinek. And that book, oh my God, this is gonna be the longest vlog ever, it's fine. Starting literally with the word why. Most of us have an issue with, we don't even know why we start with why, which is why I got Find Your Why, because I feel like I don't know why I do things. I can kind of guess, but I don't know. I hope this workbook helps me kind of clarify a little bit what I'm doing. But if you are kind of lost as to, I don't care what you are, if you're a business owner, if you're a student, whatever, definitely check out that book. It was one of those books that, and I do highlight books, because I believe that if you're gonna read, especially books like that, I know kind of panning through that, I like to see what I've highlighted in books that I've read already, because it kind of shows me like where I was at that time in a totally super deep other rabbit hole, helping you figure out your life. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the gym for a little bit here, and then I'm also going to come back, take a quick shower, and I'm gonna read for a little bit. And tomorrow we have a really long day. We're gonna be starting at 8 or 8:30, something like that. So I'm gonna get up and go to the gym super early in the morning, and we're gonna be in conference classes, meetings, you name it, all day. Should be done at 5, and then actually, if you're a realtor, I'm going to show you what I'm passing out tomorrow, because I think it's super genius. Instead of just passing out my business cards, I want people to remember who I am, and I kind of combined a little bit of Buffini's, Brian Buffini's like pop buys. So I'm doing kind of like a pop buy gift for realtors. So I made this little tag on Canva, and it says, your referrals put a pep in my step, with little coffee mug, and then it has my name and phone number and email, and then on the back I made a little map of my service area, headshots, logo, all of that fun stuff, and then of course I do have my business card here attached as well. I put it in this little baggie, and then I have a K-cup. But the genius part is that this is, can you see that? Help me. Okay, it says Taste of San Antonio, because that's my service center. Oh wow, now you really can see. Okay, so I actually was out of focus the whole video, it's fine. Anyways, whatever. So San Antonio is my service center, and so I thought it would be really cute to get these little San Antonio K-cups and pass these out and just a different way to market. So if you ever go to conferences and you're wanting to meet other realtors and you want to do it in a unique way, I've seen people pass little things like this out, but I haven't seen anybody do this one. So if you try it, let me know and tell me your results, and I will let you guys know. I'm going to be passing these out tomorrow. I bought like a huge thing from H-E-B. This took me like half a day to make, probably like 3 or 4 hours to make. I made 54 of them. I bought the big K-Cup box at H-E-B. It was about $24. And these little baggies I actually got at Walmart. They were like kind of circular shaped baggies, and they were in the wedding section. I think that was $3. And this ribbon I already had. It was just probably from Christmas. This is like a photo paper, and then my business card. And that's about it. So all in all, I spent what? Close to $30, not even. So if I spent $30 making 54 and I get 1 referral out of this, you can do the math on what my ROI is. Boom. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna end the vlog here. Okay, hope you guys love the video. If you do ever see me at these conferences, I would love if we could meet. That would be super fun. And you guys have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye.